Hi everyone, it's Cynthia Ferry from Kenai Web Design and Consulting, and in this video we're going to talk about the kinds of photos that you use to promote yourself online throughout your web presence. So whether that's your website or your social media profiles and whatnot. I tend to promote authentic photos more than anything else, for reasons that I'll get to later. But I understand that there are a lot of people out there who are just starting out or just putting their websites together and they don't yet have authentic photos to use. So we're going to talk about stock photos first, specifically free stock photos. Yay! There are so many different sites out there where you can find stock photos, but the ones that are less promoted, they're kind of more word of mouth. That's how you find out about them. Anyway, they're like Pexels, Pixabay, Unsplash. They all have Creative Commons licensing. And you can find that under each photo listed under the licensing as CC0. Basically, it means that you can use these photos for the promotion of your business or for use on your website royalty free. So there's no payment involved. Now, most of those websites, they offer an option to donate. So you can, on one of them for sure, you can buy them a cup of coffee. Now, these people are professional photographers and they certainly deserve to be compensated for their work, because the quality of their photos is perfect, and we use them for all kinds of things. So you can really make a difference in a photographer's life by just donating, enough for a cup of coffee. Anyway, so you can use all of these photos throughout your website, through social media, etc., with no copyright infringement. So for some of you who may not know, a photographer owns any and all rights to every photo that they take and post. So just because it's online does not mean that you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. So it's really up to them to decide how those photos are going to be used. So again, Pexels, Pixabay, Unsplash, they all have the Creative Commons licensing. So each photographer has actually released those photos so that you can use them to promote your business. There are also some paid options. So you, if you've ever gone to Google and looked for, a Google search stock photos, you probably come across Big Stock Photo, Shutterstock. Basically, they have a subscription rate that allows you to download 10 photos a day, which sounds great, but when you think about it, that's 300 photos a month. And as somebody who helps promote other businesses online as well as myself, I cannot justify paying for 300 photos. So I tend to fall back on the stock photos under Creative Commons licensing. So back to authentic photos. It's really important for us as business owners to portray ourselves online in a way that helps clients and customers understand who we are and what we're like to do business with. If those people don't necessarily like our branding or anything like that, then they're already rooted out. So you tend to try and attract the people that are going to enjoy the process of doing business with you. So you don't want to appear fake or too professional, if that's a thing. I know it is with me. I don't like to appear too stark. I use a lot of bright colors, and I try to be myself as much as possible, because I do get excited about pretty much all of my projects, and I like for that feeling of excitement to be spread out to my clients and customers so that they can be excited about their business too. Now that said, if you are hiring a photographer, you need to let them know that you are hiring them to take photos for your website. And if they don't clue in right away what needs to be done, you need to tell them this. There needs to be so much negative space in every one of those photos. There are a lot of photographers out there that will take really nice portraits and they look great on a wall or like on a profile, like on your about page or something like that. But as a tool in use it like for your website banner or for your Facebook banner, or maybe you're promoting an event online and you want to use an authentic photo there, you need to let them know that there's going to be text that needs to happen somewhere in the photo. Now I'm going to try and use the frame of my video to show you what exactly that means. So if your photographer is taking photos of you, you kind of need to be like in this space and not take up any more. So there's like this much space here to play with, there's this much space here to play with, and that leaves a lot of room for either you or your web designer or graphic designer to decide where the placement of text is going to be on each one of your banners. So just keep in mind that, you know, portrait, which would be this, doesn't leave a whole lot of room for text, and it kind of takes away from that nice streamlined look that you get with an actual banner photo that has the negative space there. We all know that white space is very important. So in the same sense, negative space in your authentic photos is also very important. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to either comment below or reach out to me at cynthia@kenai.ca, or you can head over to my website. It has a contact page. It's kenai.ca, and if you need more guidance in terms of what sorts of things you want to put on your website, I also have a resources page there where I share all kinds of content tips and tools, and tricks and benchmarking statistics. So if you need some guidance there, please head over to the resources page, and I'll leave the link below. Take care.